So coming up on 1 minute here, we have BC in black and UC Santa Barbara in yellow, following right behind Annie Hager, coming off a great victory from yesterday.
That's right, Annie Hager, now Sperry Topsider 2012 Women's National Champion, also nominee for Quantum Female Sailor of the Year. Last night she stood and was honored as All-American, but Sydney Bolger took that honor. All right, coming up to the start here. And BC looking good down in the pin end. You can see the boat wins the pin, and they're going to be to leeward and ahead of the UCSB boat. And then one up from them, another BC boat ahead. I think that's boat 11 there to leeward and ahead of their competitor. So two pairs on the left side as BC sails up the course in the lead. Let's check out the right side of the course now. And once again, BC in the lead, Annie Hager to windward and ahead of her pair. So BC is winning 3 pairs off the line and looking good as they head up for the first mark.
So looking up to the top mark now, we see UC Santa Barbara in the lead here. This is the first race I've seen today. I know there are probably other ones, but where it doesn't look like it's going to be a 1, 2, 3 at the top mark, but we'll see how this plays out.
Yeah, we're still waiting for RP info, and I'm sorry I can't recognize these sailors as well as I used to be able to, but the boat 6 for UCSB doing a nice job breaking free and getting into the 1. That's really their only hope, because they do have another boat who's going to be deep here. If you look over to the left, there's boat 4, and now approaching from the right is all 3 BC boats. But picking it up on the reach leg, you can see UCSB in a 1-5. And you know, Jane, there's not a lot of options here for this boat in the 1. If they try to engage any of those boats, they're just going to get past, and it's going to be a 1-3 followed by probably a 1-2 for Boston College. So they're just going to sail on at this point.
Yeah, always a bit hard when you have that last boat with a bit of a gap too.
All right, just moments later, downwind here. Boat 5 for UCSB, they were that 5th place boat, now on the inside trying to work high over the fleet. Boston College spreading out nicely here laterally. You can see boat 12 sailing really high for BC, boat 11 coming right down the middle, and then boat 10 we've got just off of us here. So that really no matter what happens as a team, they still have control of this race.
Yeah, and just coming through on the last leg there, it looks like Stanford's position potentially for a 1, 2, 3 against Georgetown.
UCSB boat 6 now back on a course to the mark, but look out, BC pulling a high-low here, boat 10 going right over the top, while boat 11 keeps boat 6 distracted, but there's the mark. So around they go. And not much of a change there, Jane.
Yeah, Brianna Provancha there in number 11. She was stellar performance in her last race, winning the Women's Nationals with her final performance.
All right, up the beat here. Boston College boat 11 took a penalty, not sure what for, but now this is going to really open the door for UCSB. They've let boat 10 take the lead in the interest of trying to go after boat 12. If they can make this conversion happen before the yellow boats are able, or before the black boats are able to convert, they might find themselves in a 2-3-4 or 2-3-5. At the moment, it looks like UCSB is still in a 2-3-6 with Boston College in a 1-4-5. So now boat 4 is going to have to break off and split. Who's going to make this conversion happen first? Is it going to be BC in boats 10 and 11 on our side, or is it going to be UCSB in boats 5 and 6 on the far side? Looks like 5 and 6 have done a nice job, but can 5 tack and cross yet? No. They're going to take it all the way into the docks and perhaps even have to call for room to tack. An exciting show for anybody sitting on shore right now watching. And this is turning out to be a better race than I thought it would. But UCSB, excellent job there. I think they've done it at this point anyway. They are in the 2-3-4. They don't have total control of boat 12, but boat 12 is in the back. UCSB looking for a big comeback here. So far, so good, but Boston College now going to work. Boat 10, the lead boat. Driving hard. Well, I said this morning in Chalk Talk I was excited to see Group 2 because it had Miami, but who knew that UCSB would be such a threat against the top dogs, Boston College, as they come across the line. Boston College has the 1, UCSB 2, 3, and it doesn't matter because it's going to be 4 or 5, it looks like. I'm not sure which, but it definitely wasn't 6. That's got to be a win for UCSB and a great way to kick off this round robin racing on day 1.